First memory of Wicked was when I was 20 years old at drama school, feeling a little bit odd, feeling a little bit out of place. A friend of mine who sort of spotted that I love music grabbed a bunch of librettos and said, hey, do you want to go to a piano room? Let's sing and play music. And one of those librettos happened to be Wicked. And we just sung it from front to back. And it was the thing that we'd always go back to. For 3 years at drama school, that was the libretto that we would sing, this one, over and over and over again, to a point where he would just like pick songs that he wanted to hear and we would just sing them. And then it cut to when I was 25, it was my birthday. I finally was like, had enough money to take myself to the theatre, took myself on a solo date to see Wicked. And when I left the theatre, I floated home because I saw myself. I sort of recognized this woman who didn't feel like she was the same as everyone, that felt like she was like a little bit odd and a little bit out of it. And I just remember thinking, I get that. I understand that. And it's been something I've gone back to. Now it's been on my phone forever and ever, and I keep listening to it. And now we get to do this. That was, there's been a full circle.
My first time seeing Wicked, I was 10 years old, and I am so lucky. I got to see the original Broadway cast. And I just remember my life changing and knowing my life in 2 chapters before seeing Wicked and after seeing Wicked. And that's really it. But I just remember being so moved by the story and the humanness and the nuance and the comedy and the singing and just loving the laughter in the audience. And just being really moved by that and inspired by that and thinking, oh my God, I want to make people laugh. I love that. That's like so, of course the singing was also a massive appeal and I loved the story and the sisterhood, but it was just, I loved how it made me feel and how it made everyone in the audience feel. And it was infectious and it became an escape for me, and I always listened to it every single day. Yep. And here we are. It's really full circle and insane.
Yeah, I mean, the first time we met was at my house. We sat and chatted for a good few hours, 5. And I think we just saw each other immediately. It was really easy. It's like, we didn't have to think about it. We just were there. And that sort of has continued. And then we sang together at John's house. That was the first time we'd heard each other together, which was really magical because you never know how that will go when you have to sing with someone. But for some reason, we just connected immediately. Our voices really worked together. And I think from that moment on, both of us kind of made the decision and have had the discussion about really being good to each other, making space for each other, being honest with each other, and choosing to build our friendship. And I think that's sort of where we are. We've been building, and we've had it's been the most fruitful relationship of one of my life, for sure.
Too. It's continuing to grow, and it has only grown since day one. We both made the conscious decision when we met to take care of each other, and that's what we have done in the realest of ways, every step. And I always say this, but it's one of the things that I think we're most proud of.
Yeah, I think so too.
This whole thing.